Georgia Tech. Located in the heart of Atlanta, campus is split into two distinctive sides, east and west. I-85, which crosses through East Campus, is a great metaphor for the busy, upbeat lifestyle of students who live on East. Characterized by Greek houses, freshman dorms, sports stadiums, and bordering the high-rises of Atlanta, on East Campus there is always something to do.
Hey, my name is Lily. I'm a fifth-year business major, and I'm on the East Tribe. As you can see, I'm living in my frat house right now, which is not really a frat house, it's called Lambert High. I'm in my last semester at Georgia Tech, and I have a pretty light semester.
My name is Callie. I'm participating in Survivor Georgia Tech this season, and I'm super excited. I'm on the East Tribe. I am a third-year chemistry major here at Georgia Tech with a concentration in polymers and materials and a minor in materials science and engineering.
I'm Edgar. I'm an environmental engineering major. I've been a fan of Survivor for a really long time. I'm bordering on super fan. Over the pandemic, everyone watched like The Office. They watched like actual shows. I watched 40 seasons of Survivor, so that was how I spent it, and I don't regret one bit.
Meanwhile, West Campus offers a more secluded yet cozy and comfortable community, home to abundant green space and a notably quieter nightlife. West students are described to be introverted and studious homebodies, with a preference to chill rather than party.
I'm Braden. I am from the West Tribe. I'm a third-year aerospace engineering major. I'm really into chess, so I'm kind of a nerd. I guess I fit that West Campus stereotype, but glasses, fucking nerd.
Hey, my name is Lizzie, and I'm a fifth-year BME major. I really love people and meeting new people and talking to people, just general chit-chatting.
Hi, Nick Spees. My first Survivor confessional. It feels weird. It feels good. First year at Georgia Tech and a mechanical engineering major. I really want to play the more strategic game.
Which side of campus will finally come out on top? And who will be the one to secure the title of Georgia Tech's first sole survivor? We're about to find out, because for 18 Georgia Tech students, a new adventure is about to begin.
So we all arrive at Tech Tower. I'm walking from Z-Bar, which is on West, and the whole time there, I'm looking for people wearing blue, because I know our tribe's supposed to be wearing blue. And funny enough, I ended up getting stuck behind someone who's wearing blue. Turns out it was like a producer. So, but I, slowed down, because I didn't want to walk in at the same time as someone else, because that's just like a bad sign. You don't want people to associate you with other people, think you're friends with people that you're not. And even if you are friends with people, which is true, because believe it or not, I am actually pretty good friends with Liam, and that's good and bad. I think it's going to be really helpful at the beginning of the game. I think we are going to be pretty transparent to each other for the beginning, because you need someone. You can't just fully rely on yourself, because that's how you get voted off if there's no one else that you can trust. So we're definitely going to try to work together, at least until merge, to save each other's butts, because we definitely do not want to be the first ones going home.
So I have watched Survivor since I was a kid with my parents, and I've always wanted to be on it. I wanted to apply for it and everything. And look at this dream coming true, playing at Georgia Tech Survivor. Boom, boom, pow. Got that bread. I was so nervous coming up to it. They were like, meet us at Tech Tower. And I was like, boom, 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 going over there like, what's gonna happen? What's this game gonna be? Tech Tower? Like, are we gonna scale it, steal the tea? No. I like instantly clicked, I think, over there. Just like the pregame is just like with AJ and Kirby. I really like those two in Cali. I was talking to them a bunch, and obviously everyone else was really nice.
That's crazy.
It was funny. Actually, I was talking there like, I think there might be one person that recognized you.
I knew a couple of the people. Liz is an AKO, and I have a lot of friends in AKO, and I was the sweetheart, so that was kind of cool. We bonded a little bit over that. Caleb's roommate I actually worked with over the summer at NCR. Edgar I met at rec camp when I was a orientation leader, so I don't know, I have some connections, and I think it's going to be interesting if we have to go to tribal council. Hopefully we don't, but if we do, I think I have some solid people to talk to. I don't think I'll be the first target. I don't know, a lot of people were saying I was Mr. Georgia Tech. That was kind of concerning because I felt like they were a little suspicious of that, I guess. I don't know, they kind of put a target a little bit on my back. But everyone's really nice, and it seems like everyone's wanting to get to know each other and stuff like that.
You know, while we're meeting each other, like, it's nice and all, but like, I'm already at the part of the game where we're backstabbing and betraying and stuff. So that's what I'm here for, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. The only person I know coming in was Kirby, who was a rec camp counselor and apparently was Mr. GT. So he's pretty popular. That could be a problem later down the road, but also could be a very big benefit if he were to be in my corner. Ishta is probably my biggest ally at this point in the game, like 3 hours in, because we're both first years. She lives in Brown, I live in Smith, so we're very close. And yeah, I don't think anyone's going to come actively targeting first years, because what sway do we really have in the game?
I was virtual because I was on a family trip that was pre-planned, but I was on FaceTime with the team. And I swear, I knew East Tribe was going to be better than West Tribe, but even when meeting me virtually, East Tribe was like, yeah, oh my God, we're so excited to see you, Jonathan! And I was like, GFI, like, we're way more hype, we're way more excited, we're way more into it.
Started walking towards NAB apartments, and they said we're going to the volleyball court, and we're like, like, we're gonna build a sand castle. Like, no, we thought we were gonna play volleyball or something, which obviously would have been fun. But going over there to the court, we were all like, we gotta win, and obviously, like, you could really tell the East versus West vibe. It was like the East was more talkative, more social, seemed like, and West more chill, relaxed.
I'm Randy Sullivan. I'm a second-year aerospace major, if you can't tell from my lovely space shirt. I live on West Campus. I'm from Home Park. Home Park, if you don't know, is basically the houses off of West Campus. You know, some of them might have some squirrels in the wall, like my friend Jerry. Doesn't sound like he's in right now. We also have a bunch of cockroaches. We all call them Jimmy. Right now, I want to try to lay base work, have some good allies, and you know, if it comes to it, I wanna stir some stuff up later. You know, you can't have a clean game and win. You gotta have some fun doing it. Don't want to be boring, guys. I want to provide entertainment.
I'm already thinking about going out searching for idols. I'm also already thinking of the lies you can create with idols. No one knows what the hell an idol looks like. And in the rules, it specifically says that we can indeed create a fake idol. So I might have to pull that one out. Connections with people, I really think that me and Liam could go far. We were talking about how we both have been skydiving, and he actually is a part of the skydiving club, which I was looking at joining. I'm gonna try to use skydiving to have an in with Liam.
Decided to join the Sport Parachute Club this year. I also like any type of outdoor rec. I'm involved with ORGIT, O-R-G-T, which is Outdoor Rec Georgia Tech. I'm an instructor in training for caving. I'm really involved with Engineers Without Borders. I love Star Wars, and this is like my little Lego set, Star Wars, the BD-1. Also really into Legos because like Legos are so cool. I'm really looking forward to Survivor Georgia Tech. I've never seen an episode of the show, so this is like completely new to me. I decided to apply on a whim because I thought it was cool, and so many people have told me I need to watch the show and need to, you know, pay attention to it because it should be right up my alley. Really excited to see what the season entails and how it folds out. I'm excited about meeting new people and meeting new tribe mates, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to the semester.
Hey guys!
East.
Now,
like all the sand is getting up my shoes. Not gonna
What's the West Tribe Bats?
First saw who my team was, and then I looked over, and I was like, oh, that's East. They all look like super jacked, like hella jacked. They look like they were meant to play this game. They look like they were handpicked. They also look like they were already friends. I was like, why y'all already got chances to? We've been here for 30 seconds. Like, damn, y'all are quick with it. When I looked at my team, I was like, yeah. This all seems like we live on West Campus. You know, nothing against West Campus, but like, ooh, Lord.
Welcome to Survivor Georgia Tech Season 1. You all have been divided into two tribes based on the two distinct cultures on campus. On this side, we have the East Tribe. You all live on East Campus, which is home to Greek Row, which holds over 50 active chapters of sororities and fraternities. You'll also find Bobby Dodd Stadium, which holds over 55,000 fans and is the heart of game day action. One thing's for sure, East Campus is the lively, energetic, and social heart of campus. All right. You in the white shirt on the end. What do you think are some stereotypes about people who live on East Campus?
I think East, we have a lot of freshman dorms too, so that can get pretty crowded. But I think that's honestly a benefit too, because all of first years get to know one another, and then we see a lot of like fraternities and sororities, and a lot of people just love to come to East. You have a lot of gangs there, so you really meet people, and you just grow your friends more and you connect better.
All right. You on the very end.
Hi.
How does it feel to be on the first season of Survivor Georgia Tech?
Oh, I'm absolutely so psyched. I've been telling them all about it. I mean, I feel so like grateful and lucky to be here. Just to know that I was one of like almost 76 applicants to like make it to the final cut with all these amazing people like here that helped me. I think it's pretty psyched, and I can't wait to see like how I'm gonna view this back in like 10 years.
And on this side, we got the West Tribe. You all live on West Campus, which has fewer student organizations and events, but what you don't have in liveliness, you have in other amenities. Between more study halls and more green space, you guys are definitely living on the quieter and more calm part of campus. So, you on the end, what do you think are some stereotypes about West Campus?
I mean, West Campus definitely gets the rap of nothing going on, which I think is false. There's a lot that goes on in Home Park, and having the CRC nearby is a great place to socialize and get exercise and activity. So there's definitely things to do on West, but most people would think there are not.
All right, yeah. What about you behind him in the back? Do you agree with him? Do you think that you fit the stereotype? Do you think it's true?
I definitely think West is overall more quiet than East, just because, like it's been said, we do not have the fraternity houses and, you know, sorority houses on our part of campus. That's not a drawback, because sometimes you just want to sleep in, you need sleep, you've been studying a lot, and it's nice to have the quiet part.
All right, well, we're gonna see which tribe and which way of life will be best suited to play the game of Survivor. You guys ready to get to the challenge? This is what you want. Win this, and you will not be going to tribal council, and you will be guaranteed to stay in this game. Now, we're gonna have someone explain to you how the challenge works, and we're gonna get right to it.
One at a time, half of the tribe will make their way across the sand and dig under the rope. Once they are under the rope, they will dig up 4 rings attached to keys that are hidden in the sand. Then, a caller will use the keys to unlock puzzle pieces and instruct blindfolded tribe members in a jigsaw puzzle for immunity.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, I got it. He's like, you got it.
The first challenge of Survivor Georgia Tech for immunity and reward. Survivors ready? Ready. Go! Darren and Nick are first diggers. Darren's making quick work of the digging. Darren's under.
And for West, Nick is still digging.
Now Darren's digging in the sand pit for the rings.
And he's found 2 of them.
Nick is halfway under the rope.
And Darren's found 3 rings.
Nick is on. Go, go, next. Darren has dug all the rings out, and now Caleb is under the rope. Jenna's also digging now for the West Tribe. Callie is digging under the rope now. Jenna's out. Callie is out.
Muriel's up next for West.
Nishta's under the rope.
And Muriel's under the rope.
Nishta's found the ring. Go, go, go! East Tribe starts. Muriel is still digging. East Tribe has a strong lead.
Is it all the keys? Okay, this is top right. This is bottom left. Yeah.
Liz, who's the caller for the East Tribe, is now working on the rings. Muriel is still digging for the ring.
Got it. Okay, 1.
All right, let's go.
Liz has unlocked another lock. Muriel is still digging. Has not found a ring yet. Liz has opened the puzzle box for the East Tribe. They're now working on the puzzle where Liz is the caller.
AJ, left hand.
I have a.
Yeah, there you go. Flip your right hand, AJ. Kirby, flip both. Okay.
What do I need?
Muriel has found the ring. Go! Lizzie, go! Lizzie, the last member for the West Tribe, is under the rope. Now she's digging for the last ring. East has a solid lead on starting the puzzle.
Put.
Here, actually, can you just give us all instructions? I feel like.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. AJ, right hand down. That's it. Yep, and then I'm gonna want you to put that, flip it. There you go. Put it straight down, and then towards me, towards my voice. It's gonna connect to that piece right there that's already down on the top of the piece,
Lizzie's still searching for that last ring. This is the last ring for the West Tribe. After that, they can start the puzzle. East has solved a good part of their puzzle.
Pen, you're gonna put it straight down from where you're at. You're gonna remove the piece that's already there. And then,
Still no ring for the West Tribe. Lizzie has not found it yet.
left one in the slot there.
Do we get it?
Call it.
That's it. East has won immunity and reward. They will be safe at Tribal Council. West has not even started their puzzle yet.
It's no worries, Steve.
Oh my god, they're this big.
East Tribe, congratulations on your first Immunity Challenge win. You all are guaranteed safety in this game and will not have to vote anyone out at Tribal Council. Additionally, you all have one reward in the form of an Immunity Idol clue. This Immunity Idol clue will be given to you Tuesday at midnight. More information will be sent to you about that. As for you guys, West Tribe, unfortunately you guys did not come out as the winners today. You all will be seeing me at Tribal Council, where one of you will be the first person voted off the Survivor Georgia Tech season.
First challenge, I definitely showed up, and I definitely showed out, because we absolutely annihilated them. We crushed them. It was not even funny. It was genuinely pitiful, some would even say. I immediately said that I wanted to run. I wanted to be someone who could dig. I know I'm quick, and I wanted to be that's where my asset would be on this team. And boy, was I right. I dug under the rope way faster than the other person, immediately found all 4 keys, put them to the side, ran my key. My team just had to run under the rope, grab the key, bring it over.
Darren absolutely carried us 100% by going first, finding every key. I'm so impressed by him. My performance was literally just carried by Darren because I didn't even have to find the key. Like, I 100% believe that I could have found that key, like, if I had to. Like, I definitely could have. But it was nice to not, like, have to do that, you know, like, him just carrying it. That was excellent, and I was really happy that happened.
For this week's challenge, I was virtual because I was on a family trip that was pre-planned, and so I had to do a word hunt puzzle. I'm so freaking excited to be on the East Tribe! Oh my gosh!
We had the biggest lead ever. I think we were unlocking our puzzle and starting on it before they found all 3. We finished the puzzle before they found all their keys. Like, it was genuinely a blowout. It was actually sad. After we won that challenge, we won this bad boy right here. This is the Immunity Idol for the tribe, and my team decided that I was the MVP. I think is what they called me. Their words, not mine. And you might be thinking, Darren, you're making yourself a target. You're looking very strong. I know. That's who I am, sorry. I'm just like that. Out of all the people who I've met, the #1 person who I think I'm closest to right now is AJ. He's really cool, I like him as a person. Like, outside of the game, I think he's a really cool guy. And I think that we're gonna be pretty close in this game.
Darren, I clicked with, like, really well. I see myself becoming more friends with Darren. He seems pretty cool. Okay, Liz, so I rode in a car with Caleb and Darren, and the 4 of us kind of clicked together.
Okay guys, so we just won the first challenge.
Yes.
Challenge milkshakes. We're gonna go get milkshakes. The other half of us is in the other car.
And it's a good
Hello.
cookout. If I hit the curb, don't judge me.
After we got back from dinner Waffle House and cookout, we were also eating nav together. We all hung out, and I felt like. So I went up to Darren after just one-on-one. I was like, hey, Darren, like, see you later. Like, good meeting you. Like, I'd love to talk some strategy later. I think that was the perfect way to introduce, hey, I want to be in an alliance without, trying too hard. Darren, love him. Gonna be close with him. Great guy. Gonna be an ally with Darren.
Edgar. Okay, Edgar seems like a sweet person. He seemed sweet, but I don't really like Edgar. I'm sorry, Edgar, you're seeing this. I don't like Edgar.
Like, Edgar is very, very nice, but like his energy towards the game is giving freshman. I feel like he's going to game hard kind of fast. Like, the vibe that I got from him is that he is going to like dive into the game head first.
I think Edgar's gonna be the first to go on our tribe. If we have to vote someone out, it is going to be Edgar probably.
Immediately signaled Edgar out because he seemed a little bit like
not on the outskirts per se, but like the freshman feeling. I feel like we're very obviously like look like freshmen. Also rode to Cookout together, connected a little bit more. He lives in Smith and I live in Brown, which are right next to each other. So I'm like, he actually said, let's meet up first, which is good. I don't think I'm showing these screenshots to anyone, but if I would, I'll be like, hey, he suggested it. I was literally typing the message though. He has an Android, so he didn't see that.
I trust Nishta. I think she's playing a game more I think she's playing a more sneaky game than she lets on. I think she likes to play up how she's gullible and how she's loyal and how we're Ricard and Shan, and like I'm fine to be Ricard, but I'm not tethering myself to anybody. I am playing this game for myself, and if it comes down to me or her, it's gonna have to be her.
I'm a very analytical person. Like I want to know where people are, and like having a day one alliance, like yes, please be my fish back. I need someone like that. Additionally, I felt close to Kirby because he's another business major. We get each other, and then I know Lily knows Kirby, so. Right now, I kind of want to do like a Lily, Kirby, Edgar, me situation.
I came in knowing one person on the tribe. His name is Kirby. Kirby is a Pi Cap. I'm a Phi Mu, so our houses are right next to each other. He and I are in the same year. We're both fifth years. We're both business majors. We've known each other peripherally for a while. And after the first challenge, he texted me and asked me if I wanted to be in an alliance with him. So I said yes. I'm entertaining the idea, though, thoroughly in my head. I texted Nishta and asked her if she wanted to meet up for coffee or something, so we're doing that tomorrow.
I'm really glad that we're East. I'm really scared. I know I shouldn't be only in the first week, that they might do like a tribe swap and then like East won't be winning, but we got this. I'm an incredibly competitive person. I will be their hype people. Like, we cannot afford to lose. Like, we got this.
So first day of Survivor was pretty great. I was definitely nervous about it. Playing Survivor on a college campus could seem a little dorky to some, but it was very fun. I did just want to point out, we on Team West did not love that the challenge was all the way on East, so we had a 30-minute walk home, which was fine. We got to talk, get to know each other more, so not a big deal, but it did seem a little biased towards East. I'm half kidding. Mostly kidding. Anyway, I was definitely the shortest guy, but I think I'm almost certainly the most athletic. Not to say that in like a cocky way, but I play a lot of tennis, and I'm pretty active. I decided to be on the puzzle team just because I could tell no one really wanted to do it, so took one for the team, and it ended up not mattering because we didn't even get to open our box. It took Muriel several minutes to find her key. By that point, the other team was almost done, and Lizzie didn't find hers at all.
So my end of the challenge, okay, had a family emergency I had to tend to. I wasn't able to be at the challenge, the actual challenge location, so I had my online portion of it. I had to solve a word search. I was competing against this other girl from East Campus. I felt pretty confident doing my challenge. I mean, it took me, I think, maybe 9 minutes to complete. From what I've heard, there's been a lot of accusations. I'm gonna say everyone put the blame on Muriel and Lizzie.
Lizzie and Muriel really lost us the challenge. I think everyone was hesitating saying those names because you don't want to be the first person to say the name. But in Historical Survivor, the person who loses you the challenge is a very easy boot. And I think all of us are looking for a very easy boot for the first week.
But the thing that set them apart is Lizzie. Everyone felt as if Lizzie kind of had given up after Muriel found her key. And, you know, I don't like that at all.
We don't really know each other yet, so there are no real moves to be pulled. I mean, like, we could blindside someone random, but we don't know each other's players all that well, so it's like a random move, so it doesn't really make sense for my game to do some random blindside at this stage.
I feel like everyone needs to try their hardest and do their best no matter the situation. You know, the smallest thing can change the whole game. So something like that, it definitely puts a person higher up on my radar if they have to go, you know.
The two people I feel closest with right now is Jenna and Mark. The three of us vibe from like day one, like, start of the challenge. Like, they were both wicked cool.
Randy and I walked back and we discussed making a home park alliance with myself, herself, and Jenna.
We are forming a home park alliance, which I think is awesome. Since we are the ones going to tribal, we're also trying to figure out how we can expand it in order to, you know, have the vote moving. The one person who, like, as I said, Jenna and Mark, I feel good with, and they also are pretty intelligible with what's it called, with Survivor. And I consider myself pretty knowledgeable about Survivor, but the one other person on our team who we aren't the closest with is Brayden. So if I was worried about anyone else trying to, you know, spice things up, I would be worried about Brayden. But I guess time will tell.
Marielle, she actually reached out to me. I also know she reached out to Liam because we were actually hanging out afterwards, talking strategy. And, you know, I know she might be trying to save face because she did screw up in the challenge. So part of me thinks maybe she's reaching out to everyone. And that's dangerous. She's definitely on my radar as someone who could be a double-sided agent. So when I do talk to her, I'm gonna have to keep my cards close. I don't think I want to reveal too much. Just want to see where her head's at. I've also reached out to Nick, because like I said, I did feel pretty good about him. Obviously Liam and I are solid, so I feel like Nick, Liam and I would be a good trio. I also would like to bring Caleb in, because you know, he doesn't really have allegiance to anyone. I get really good vibes from him. He really wants to win, he's really competitive, and that'll be nice going into further future challenges. So I really like to work with him. Worst case is an extra vote, best case is someone I can see playing together long term. I feel pretty good about where I am in this game. I don't think I stuck my toes out too much. I don't think people think I'm playing too hard. I'm waiting for Mario to reach out to me. I only reached out to 2, and pretty casual. Immunity Idol, Immunity Idol. Clue is going to be released at midnight tomorrow. So I'm definitely going to be looking for that, like right away. I feel like it'd be stupid not to. I'm sure I can put a target on my back, but also I'm here to have fun. And I'm here to try. And if someone sees me looking for the idol, they can see me looking for the idol.
Alright, so I'm about to go searching for the idol. I wanted to show you guys the map they gave us of the campus, and then also the hint that they gave us for winning the immunity challenge. So here's the map. It's got East Campus, Tech Square, and then it goes all the way down to, what's this, like, Peter's parking deck, you know, all this stuff.
I know I would regret it if I didn't walk out right now and try and find the clue. I'm armed only with a pepper spray. I hope it'll be okay.
Earn the treasure that can save your life in this game. Consider location number 2 in the same frame. Here, over 8,000 can experience thrills and see displays of strength and skill. Find a spot where Hawks formerly called home, and you are one step closer to striking gold.
The Hawks used to play at McCamish. The capacity of McCamish Pavilion is 8,600 people.
Alright, I'm here on the idol hunt at McCamish Pavilion. This is where the Hawks once played. That was part of the clue.
I think all 3 clues combined maybe lead to an idol. I'm not really sure. Like, I know they didn't hide 3 idols. Alright, out here.
I'm here with Nishta. We did not plan this, we ran into each other, but we're allies. Clues, I think, are redirecting us to either McCamish or Scheller.
Those are the 2 that I discovered so far.
Somewhere that will in the future grow in size and hear industry leaders from all over crowd, and information travels from all around until this place also changes title.
It's the Scheller College of Business. I'm a business major. We're about to add the IE school over there. There's hella construction going on. And it was renamed in 2012 from the management school to the Ernest Scheller Jr. College of Business.
To find some location will sit, find someone that's been here since 1996. In memory of part of campus past, you will be welcome to the game action of the past.
I figured out the clue, I'm pretty sure. The Campanile is a structure on Georgia Tech's campus that was made in 1996 for the Olympics, and it's modeled after Tech Tower, which is on Old Campus. It is a super duper old building.
I could be wrong on it. Callaway Plaza, I could be wrong, but I'm feeling good about that answer, and it gives me a good spot. I
did a quick little software run to triangulate those points on a map and have a middle point. And that middle point is Alpha Gamma Delta, so it's not there. I went hunting today. I went big time hunting today and I could not find it.
Pivoted to Fifth Street Bridge. I'm looking. I think it's in the middle. Could be totally wrong. Could be a big waste of time. But I'm feeling pretty good about my answers.
So it is currently 3 a.m. We were up idol hunting up till 2. Edgar and I on the way to Scheller ran into AJ, and I'm actually really glad we did. I feel like us idol hunting became like a stronger connection. I really like AJ. And then he's close with Darren.
We formed an alliance called the First Years. I'm not so sure that's a real thing or if it's just something that gets formed at 2:15 at night in the morning, whatever. Unknown if that was triangulation. I don't think it was off campus. Ran to AJ on our idol hunt, and that was a problem. But he did throw Kirby into the bus a good bit, saying that both he and Kirby were checking out Grace's house, and that Kirby left when he got there, and that Kirby went to bed because he had a test. Now, I don't doubt that he might have had a test, but would I have stopped idol hunting? Probably not. I would just bit the bullet and looked for it.
AJ and Edgar are pretty confident that someone has found it, and that's why we didn't. They're pretty confident it's Kirby, and like based on what I know so far, like he's Mr. GT, and the clue is like referencing a lot of GT stuff. They saw him earlier. It was, yeah, so honestly, if I had to choose anyone, my bet's on him.
I went out with AJ, and we were looking around, we were searching, and we just stumbled across, we went to Britain Dining, go check it out a little bit, do a little snooping, do a little sleuthing, and we stumbled across this box, East Team Idol. And I was like, this looks official, this looks real. And I pulled it out, I opened the box, and inside was this monstrosity.
Look what we just found.
We just found the East Team Idol. We gotta go. Okay, we gotta go to a secure location.
Okay.
We gotta open this.
Do you wanna go to yours?
Yeah, we can go to my place.
Cool.
It was a little jarring. It was a bit of a jump scare when I first saw it.
Oh my god!
Wow. Really got tangled up in there.
This is horrifying.
Something about it is unsettling to me. I have a lot of thinking to do. I have to decide whether or not I can trust AJ, because he knows I have this now. So me and him are kind of bound together as a team right now. We both know where the immunity idol is. He seems to have a lot of potential allies, which could help me if I can just hop on the train with him and just ride majority for the most of the tribal weeks until it comes to the merge. And then we can make our decision if I still have the idol then. So things are looking good, potentially. Things are either looking extremely good or devastatingly bad for me. So it's kind of a roll of the dice as to whether or not I'm screwed. And I'm a gambling man myself, so I'll roll the dice any day.
So, interesting developments. The entire tribe, except for Muriel and Lizzie, met in a group of 7 last night over Zoom.
Like, you saw we were added to that chat, right?
Yeah, well, everyone except for Muriel and Lizzie is in it. Who made that chat? Jenna did?
Jenna.
No, it's just the fact that she made the chat.
Yeah.
She's kind of in control right now. Yeah.
I guess nobody wants to throw out any names, but considering only the 7 of us are in the chat, I think most of us have come to a general-ish consensus.
Everyone joined the Zoom meeting, which Jenna made, and during it, she gets a text from Lizzie.
Lizzie literally just texted me. She said, I don't know who all has approached you yet, but what are you feeling about... Oh wait, never mind. Ugh.
And before she reads the text, like before she actually reads it and processes it, she starts reading it to the rest of us.
Maybe I shouldn't finish that, but I already started, so I guess I have to. She said, I don't know who all approached you yet, but what are you feeling about girls allying? So, I guess she's also trying to form against all of you guys, so another reason to vote Lizzie.
Yeah. She's going in for it.
Damn, I'm really just like, I just threw her under the bus.
The text says Women's Alliance. She says the phrase Women's Alliance. Lizzie was proposing to Jenna to create a Women's Alliance.
That is a horrible thing to tell the majority male tribe.
The discussion was essentially, should we vote out Lizzie or Muriel? We kind of agreed we want to become stronger in challenges, and they showed us that they were not the strongest. I don't know, for me personally, and I'll be that guy, I'll throw it out, I would like to vote for Lizzie over Muriel. Jenna jokingly said that I gave off dictator energy.
I feel like everyone's mind is kind of made up here.
So we all are thinking Lizzie over Muriel. Okay.
Voting for Lizzie.
Then Friday's the tribal.
Yeah.
Cool.
After the Zoom meeting, the next day, Braden, Liam, and I made our own sort of solid 3 alliance, talked about what we want to do. We wanted to get Lizzie out, and then the biggest threat, assuming we lose the challenge and go to tribal, we think is Jenna. Just, she's playing way too hard. She needs to get out.
After the challenge, I got a few texts, mainly it was Randy and Mark, that had told me that they wanted to vote either Caleb or Lizzie out, and I was immediately crushed. Homegirl texted me, she was like, what's your star sign? I was like, oh, I love you. Everyone else, I feel like they want to get her out. I actually went and talked to Lizzie, and we had discussed of doing an all-girls alliance. But as far as I'm concerned, that's not gonna work, because I have a feeling that Jenna is a girl's guy. She's definitely a girl's guy. Like, she won't do that. She's the type to, like, literally make an alliance with the guys. But as of right now, for my game, I'm trying my hardest to still stay in this game, bro. I'm running around like a chicken with his head cut off, man. I actually had a chat with Braden, like, person, where we just talked about strategy, but he was being so ambiguous. And I'm like actually 100% that he was lying to me in some points. Like, he told me that, oh, I had never, I haven't texted anyone. Or, you're the only person who texted me. Stop. No, don't lie. Don't lie like that. Like, let's not play dumb. Like, you think I'm stupid? I'm not stupid. Braden's pretty cool. Like, he's not a bad person. Like, he seems genuine. But, like, I can also tell he's gonna play hard. He's in it to win it, too.
Personally, I feel pretty good. I feel pretty secure. Liam, Nick, and I feel like we'll be a strong trio. I wouldn't be surprised if Jenna's forming alliances like a Mark or Randy. That's concerning. She's giving the impression of, hey, we need to make the tribe stronger, we need to steamroll, like, let's look for an idol as a group and all this stuff. But it could all be a facade. Yeah, I think I've been doing a good job impression, but like, not playing the game too hard. Obviously, like Nick and I, we both think very similarly. And in our meeting, we definitely talked about strategy and this week and next week and all of that. Yeah, I feel a little better than I did yesterday about everything, but yeah.
Jenna told Lizzie that we were voting Muriel. Lizzie freaked out and thought that there was essentially a guys' alliance, voting out the girls, which is false. But she texted me out of the blue. We'd only communicated a tiny bit. She texted me and she simply said, I'll quote it. She said, "Is Nick head of the coalition or you?" And I was pretty shocked by that. She seemed to think that either Nick or I were the ringleader of this Vote Muriel group out. I told her if there's a coalition, I'm not part of it, and she bought it and asked if we could get together as a tribe to discuss strategy. And I'm trying to figure out how to respond to that because we already have. And the strategy is her. She's definitely panicking. I think it's pretty cut and dry. It's Lizzie, so I wish it was happening sooner rather than later so we could get rid of all the chances of her finding an idol or her sniffing something out. Maybe she's the only one who sees that I'm kind of running this game right now, at least on this tribe. I don't think everyone would agree with me, and I think that's a good thing, but plain and simple, I said Lizzie's name, and Lizzie's getting voted out.
All right, welcome to the Ritual Tribal Council. Behind you, you'll see fire. In this game, as you know, fire represents your life. When fire is gone, so are you. So, let's chat about the challenge from last week. So, Randy, give me a little synopsis of how the challenge went.
Yeah, so I was actually blindfolded for the majority of it, but from what I saw what first? It was Nick. Nick was first, then it was Jenna. They were able to find the keys, and then I was blindfolded, and that's when everything hit the rails. It sounded like Muriel and Lizzie had some trouble finding the keys, and then we were never able to open the box.
So, Muriel, what hit a snag for y'all on part of the challenge?
Okay, honestly, I don't even know. I think it was, I went into it thinking it was digging, so I spent so much time on the digging part. And then all of a sudden I hear, oh, it's like on the surface, and that also didn't help. Because then I had to like search on the surface, and I think I like put it further down by digging. It just didn't work out.
How's tribe morale now after the loss of the first challenge?
It's nerve-wracking.
I like my tribe. I don't know. I feel like even though we lost, maybe we had to talk to each other and like communicate and like check up on each other afterwards in a way that East probably didn't have to do. So I think maybe going forward, it'll make us stronger.
Caleb, how do you feel you're ingrained in the tribe as a unit right now?
Me not being there for the first challenge, or at least physically there, it made me feel kind of left out. But the challenge that I did, I was on the phone with them a lot. It made me feel a part of the tribe. You know, they all reached out to me and over text, and they all wanted to meet me. So it just made me feel like I was here in a sense, you know, and I don't feel left out anymore. So I just feel like I'm a part of the tribe.
Brayden, how is it approaching the first tribal council when you don't necessarily know these people great after just 1 week of college campus Survivor?
It's so difficult because like we all got along really well at the challenge, and like obviously we didn't win, which sucked. And you're like, great, now we have to vote one of these people off that they just met, and it's not like we're all like living on an island where it's like someone's being like really annoying, like how they're snoring or something. You're like, oh, let's get this guy off the island. It's like, no, like I only know them from like the challenge, and maybe if they reach out to me, if I reach out to them. So you only get like really like a vibe from people, and with that, like it's really hard to choose. I'm like, I don't want to have to write someone's name down.
Nick, how unsettling is it that you might be voted out because of your vibe?
Yeah, it's really unsettling. And the other crazy thing is, we're all really busy. Like, I had a chem midterm Tuesday, you know? And you have to be playing this game all the time to make sure it's not your game. But you have to manage it with everything else. So it's really interesting.
Mark, leading up to tribal council, what do you think would be the ideal spot for your tribe coming out of tribal council?
That's a tough question. I appreciate that I got it. I mean, honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to say something everyone's going to agree with. I think most people will. I sort of want to see a tribe that is more prepared to beat East in terms of these challenges, because I think losing that challenge in the way we did sucked a lot more because of East's reaction to it. You know, they were so excited. They were a little floaty. You know, I'm not salty about it, just a little bit. A little bit salty. Yeah. You know, the East. I don't want to hear that again. I'd like to beat them 3-4 times in a row so they stop chanting and they just are sad. But I want to see a tribe that is ready to just take those challenges on and win them easily. Get that revenge.
Liz, do you think strength and challenges is the only asset to your tribe early in the game?
I think that's a hard disagree. I think when you take a bunch of people, whether, I don't know, like you can come into the game saying I'm a great sprinter, or like I'm great at solving puzzles, but at the end of the day, it's all about challenge performance. And I would say, especially this early in the game, like we don't even have a good grasp on our challenge performance, because I'm going to say, like, y'all blindfolded people.
what did you do other than being blindfolded? It seemed like since we never got the box open, we only kind of got to see performance from Caleb and the four diggers. So maybe it will like kind of unveil how people get along on a team in the next challenges. But for right now, I mean, there's not a clear way that this vote should go for me.
Liam, are you confident in this tribe after the vote?
Whoever gets voted out, I think ultimately right now have to make the tribe stronger. I think after this vote, the tribe will be stronger. So I'm feeling confident.
Well, with that, it is time to vote. Mark, you're going to cross the street.
Okay. I feel so bad. Alright, I decided to vote this person out because it was either you or me, girl. So, yeah. I love you though.
If anybody has a hidden community idol and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out, we ask the lead to tribal council area. Already votes. First vote. Liam. Lizzie. First person voted out of Survivor Georgia Tech versus West.
Was I blindsided just now?
Come in for your torch. Lizzie, you tried to spread Alright, well, it seems like a pretty consistent vote. Vibes have been established. Hopefully it continues to be easy votes for you guys going forward. You guys can head back to campus. Good night.
So we just had our first tribal council.
So, first tribal, I'm still here. Oh, that's pretty hype.
We're still here.
Yeah, we're still here.
Let's go.
Woo!
Okay.
A little bit nerve-wracking at tribal though today.
Yeah,
Definitely. Toward the end, like when the votes were being read, it was a little bit nerve-wracking.
Well, I mean, I can see why you were. I feel like out of everyone there, I was probably keeping my composure pretty good.
It was very obvious that the reason we lost the first challenge was because of Muriel and because of Lizzie. And you don't want to vote out the person who lost the challenge. It's not really their fault, but in Survivor, the person who loses you at least the first challenge is the scapegoat. Easy vote. No one really wanted to say a name. We don't really know each other because we're not living on an island and we only met each other for like 2 or 3 hours. It was pretty obvious that it was between Lizzie and Muriel.
Lizzie, seems like an awesome person. I only got to talk to her briefly at the challenge and then at the tribal. I mean, I feel like everyone was between her and Muriel because those are the two who struggled in their first challenge. And Muriel was so sweet, awesome, and she was talking to everyone on the tribe and was connecting to everyone.
Tribal went exactly how I wanted. Lizzie went home. I messed up my line when I showed my vote to the camera. But I was the first person to vote in the history of Georgia Tech Survivor, which I think is pretty cool.
I was scared I was shaking the whole tribal because I thought people were just lying to me.
We need to not lose challenges so that we have the numbers going into the merge. But hopefully we won't really have to worry about that. And we won't have to vote off any more people. Blindsiding Lizzie really sucked. I thought it'd be easy, but Just turning down someone like that did not feel good.
Honestly, it hurt me to vote Lizzie. She was the girl that I connected with most.
And I felt bad about blindsiding her, but in a game with an idol, you can't be comfortable enough to tell someone they're going home unless you know for a fact the idol is not going to be played on them, aka you have it yourself. So I kind of wish I'd told her, but couldn't risk it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I'm not the first vote on Survivor Georgia Tech that we survived.
Yeah, that made me feel good.
A lot of times on these things, I just go way too hard at the start and then get eliminated first, so I'm still in it.
And I feel like a horrible person, but like I was like grinning so big when she got voted out, like ear to ear. I was just so happy it wasn't me, because I was like, yes, made it through the first tribal council. But yeah, you know, it is what it is.
I am very confident in what we can do as a team, and I'm not going to let that one loss, determine our fate.
First person voted out of Survivor GT. A little bit upset, a little bit expected this, but I'm just gonna say if I were voting and I were not me in this tribe, I would have voted for me too. Probably a really good choice because I was already trying to stir up drama between Brayden and Mark.
For it to be you, but at least it's not me. Sorry.
Honestly, I'm really happy that Muriel didn't get voted out. She's so adorable. I think she's a really solid player because I think she's a freshman, so she's a little inexperienced, but I think she's going to be a solid player when she moves into this a little bit more. It's alright because they all know I was the hottest on the tribe.
Next time on Survivor Georgia Tech. On East, paranoia is spreading and cracks are beginning to show.
Oh God, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna tell everybody I have the idol. Fuck it, I'm gonna say something in the group chat.
And one player's mistake may have grave consequences.
That's how she sees it? Fine, she'll learn her lesson again when she gets voted out.
She made the group me.